Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be on commands that we can use on the command prompt. I'll run through 5 very basic commands, which range from gathering information to shutting our machine down. So first thing we need to do is open up the command prompt. There are several ways of doing this. Hopefully this is the easiest way. So you just click on the start button, type in CMD, and you'll see command prompt appear here. To make sure all of our commands work, we're just going to run it as administrator. When this box appears, we'll just click on yes, and here we have our command prompt. So first command we're going to do, or we're going to use, is called system info. So we're going to hit enter, and this will just take a second to go through and take a look and report back what our system is using. So from this you can see we're using Windows 10. It gives you a version and a build number, how much kind of RAM we have in the machine, what time zone we're in, and just some general information that may be useful. So that was command number 1. Command number 2 is going to be ipconfig, and this is a networking based command, very basic. All it does is it brings up our IP address that we're using. So this is the IP address in the machine, and it also gives you your subnet mask and default gateway. This is very basic info, so you can use that if you ever need to know what your IP address is. There are some follow-on commands that you can use with ipconfig. For example, you could do an ipconfig and then space /all, and this will give you a more detailed listing. But as I want to keep the video short and snappy, I'm just going to move on to the next one. The next one is going to be ping. Ping basically helps us verify whether we have a live internet connection in ways. So 8.8.8.8 is a Google IP address, which means that it's pinging something that's public. So you can see that I am getting responses here, and that then means that I do have a live internet connection. And so moving on, sometimes we have problems with our hard disk, and to verify whether we have issues, we can use a command called check disk. So the command is chkdsk, and this is one of the commands where you have to run the command prompt as an administrator, otherwise it doesn't work. Unfortunately, depending on the size of your disk, this can take some time. So what I'll do, just for the purposes of this video, is pause until this is complete. And there we have it. We are now complete. So, I mean, this is a virtual machine that's really freshly built, so I'm not going to really show any issues. But if you did have errors, you would be able to see them in the reporting over here. And lastly, I wanted to show you how you could shut down your machine using the command prompt. Sometimes you can have a failure in, for example, Windows Explorer. So when that crashes, most of your kind of home screen and your Windows button and everything like this will stop working. There is another way to fix it, but obviously for this video we're kind of focusing on command line. So what you can do is you can type in shutdown. So if we're going to try a restart, we're going to go with /R. This will restart the machine. However, if you were to just press enter here, it would kind of pop up a message saying that you're about to be logged out, or you're about to restart, and then it will take a few minutes or maybe a minute to reboot. So to get around this, you can do /T space 0. Now if you were to press enter here, it would immediately reboot the machine. Now if you were trying to shut down, all you would simply do is change this from a R to S, so that will immediately shut the machine down. So obviously I'm not gonna type it now because it will shut the machine down. So that would be how you would shut down or reboot your machine. And that should hopefully be 5 very simple prompt commands that you can test out and play around with, and hopefully will be a starting point if you're someone that's looking to kind of get into or understand command prompt commands better. And with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.